Hey, what's up? It's your boy RJ,
What's up? It's your boy JQ. What it do?
and we are here back again with another banger, man. We're gonna talk about these rookie quarterbacks, man, and it's
Yeah,
and where we are in the preseason so far now. So we're gonna bring
it's a
out some
lot.
stats and talking about these guys. So what's been going on, JQ? What's
It
been going
is.
on?
It is. I mean, when you think about it, they putting these like people coming from college and expecting to be all stars, expecting to be the
Offensive
next
all
Tom
star.
Brady.
So
Yeah,
so that's how it's gonna work. We're gonna go. We're gonna talk about pretty much the top five guys out here right now.
yeah,
Probably more
yeah.
quarterbacks out there, but we're gonna keep
The
it
important ones.
simple. So the first guy that we're gonna talk about is Justice Fields with the
Yeah,
um,
Chicago Bears.
oh yeah, who is he with? The
No,
Bears.
I think they're doing a disservice to him starting Andy Dalton over him. Like, come on, it's Andy Dalton. You know what I mean? You could take it from us. Andy Dalton is not going to win you games.
So so Justice Fields, week two. So we're gonna do his week two stats because that's the most updated thing we really got on him so far, and all these stats will be coming from CBS Sports. Um, so Justice Field, 9 for 19, 80 yards, 59.1% rating, and 46 rushing yards. So
Yeah,
so he was there taking some snaps, looked good while he took those snaps. Um, I know
he got a
everybody in
wicked kid.
Chicago wants him to be the future. So
Yeah,
you tell me
yeah,
from a fellow South Side Chicagoan, how does Justice Field make you feel?
bro. Honestly, it's only like right that he started. You know what I mean? Because he's the best chance of a win. Because in the football, in NFL especially, you got to win right now. Matt Nagy, like if he start off 0-3, he probably gonna lose his job. So you
Yeah,
got to put the best products out on the field. I know you feel like I'm secure, the owners tell you all that stuff, but
yeah.
nah, if you ain't winning, you gone. And Justin Field, man, he showed the arm strength and the legs to
To get him to,
to get the job done. Now the game versus Buffalo, that was trash.
mm,
I mean, the Bears just didn't play good. Offense, defense,
yeah.
what have you, what have you. So I say start the man because I mean he's dynamite. He's dynamite.
Well, at this point, I think you have to ask if, like, you're in Chicago, like, what else do you have to lose by starting him?
Exactly,
What do you have to
exactly.
lose?
And if you risk injury, like my thing is like you can't put because you banking on his potential. So you risk like, oh, he might get injured.
Right.
If he's injury prone, he's injury prone. No, nothing is going to stop that.
Nothing's going to stop the injury. Yeah, I mean, that's
Is
part of the
it?
game.
If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So what you got to do is you got to take care. You got to take advantage of the youth. Take
Hmm.
advantage of his youth and put him out there.
I think a lot of it with these these number one pick, these rookie quarterbacks, a lot and unfortunate things that you see. They usually go to like the worst teams, and those teams often have the worst offensive lines.
Yeah.
So rolling into our next guy, Trevor Lawrence,
Oh,
14 for 23, 113 yards, 73.3%, rating, 9 rushing yards. He got sacked once or two. Trevor Lawrence, big shot caller, 6'6", 220,
yeah,
lanky
yeah,
guy, can definitely
yeah,
put the spin on the ball and is accurate. I think the
yeah,
one thing that does worry you, and people wondered why, like, Urban Meyer took so long to name him as a starter because obviously
yeah.
he's better than Minshew, obviously, and this, that, and the third.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's necessarily better. He got more upside.
He does. He definitely has more upside. But my question to you would be, knowing that your offensive line is just terrible, right? And you got a promising rookie quarterback coming in, Trevor Lawrence coming in. has a lot of upside, like you said. Do you start him at the risk of him getting just mangled because his offensive line is just not there?
Well, here's the thing. That's my homeboy Sunshine. Sunshine. That's my Trevor Lawrence is a tough guy. But I saw that game, that Monday night game, and he got hit in the mouth.
Yeah.
A lot. He only had 1 sack, but they got at him. They
Yeah,
got
and
at
I
him.
think it really showed his mobility though in that game.
It showed his mobility, and it also showed the weakness in the line. The running game is going to be the biggest friend of Trevor Lawrence.
But then they just
He
lose
needs that running
that
game to
rookie
go.
running back
Yeah,
with that
yeah,
foot,
yeah,
that weird foot bone break
yeah,
injury. I forget what
yeah.
it was called, but
It was a freak injury. This
yeah.
is a freak injury. But they still got quality running backs. So
Mm-hmm.
my thing is this: if they can keep him upright, keep his jersey clean, he has
Mm-hmm.
potential to show you what he can do. Now, a lot of people is actually comparing him to Peyton Manning. He's mentored by Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he spent some time at Peyton Manning camp as a kid, and but you can't bring that much pressure on him because Peyton Manning, what I mean, his rookie year, he almost threw 30 interceptions. So, because he had to deal with all that pressure of being kind of like the savior of a franchise.
And
So,
my thing is like when you don't have a line, I don't care how good. Like I don't care if it's Pat Mahomes. If that man don't got no protection, then like what can he do? You know what I mean? So I think that's the
you saw,
biggest thing they got to address in the Jaguars locker room is like we got to get some guys that can block and
that can
effectively block,
block
so he can have time
effectively.
to go through his progressions and throw. Because if he doesn't have time, then it's like anybody, veteran or
Here's the
rookie, is going to
thing.
struggle.
Here's the thing. We're not saying that they offensive line can't block, but they can't block consistently well because they have a good game, like 1 or 2 good games, and then 4 or 5 terrible games.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I think that was what played the Colts for a while until they got Quentin Nelson.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so we transition over to the 49ers, and we have a
Yeah.
nice rookie quarterback in Trey
Yeah.
Lance. 8 for 14, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, a 89.9% rating.
Hmm.
They said there's a much improved game for him coming out of week 2. I haven't seen a lot of Trey Lance play, so I'm not really privy to his
Bro,
talent. So
if you could remember a couple of episodes back, we did the draft. You went in on Jimmy G. Bro, you was right. Trey Lance is that dude. He outperformed Jimmy G last night. I mean last week. He
mm,
outperformed him. Hands up. Jimmy G did, like Jimmy might be losing the job. He might be losing his job, bro.
it's one of those things. I mean, even the NFL is the next man up league. Somebody goes down,
Yeah.
next man up. Let's get it.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the 49ers have certainly failed from grace since that Super
Hmm.
Bowl appearance. So
Yes, they
maybe
did.
this is
Yes, they
maybe
did.
this is the bump in like heating up the offense that they need. Maybe Trey Lance is a guy that can do that. Is he going to be the week 1 starter? You
Who
know,
knows?
who knows? Who knows? I
Yeah.
think that's
But
still one of the things that's kind of up there for the 49ers. Of course, everybody wants him to start, but is
yeah,
that the
of
right thing?
course, of course.
Is that the right thing for him to do? I don't know. For the
I mean,
49ers
but
organization to
but
do.
John Lynch and the 49ers are doing an amazing job to provide talent. They got good wide receivers. They got a good defense. They got a good running game. If they would have had if they would have had ability to stretch the ball down the field in the Super Bowl, they would have been a Super Bowl champions.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what Trey is bringing to him. Um, and I think Trey is the missing piece, but he got to be more consistent.
More
You
consistent.
know, like
Yeah.
like not turning the ball over in critical
I think one
positions. You
of the
know,
things I heard somebody do say that CBS and other sports news media outlets, like some of the easy throws that he's missing are the ones that you
yes,
need, like in
yes,
those tough games to get your offense, revved
yes.
up and going and pushing the ball down the field.
You know,
And
the check downs. You
yeah,
know,
it's those
because
check down plays that
yeah,
get you those 5-6 yards or that
yeah,
first down that you need to keep that drive going. But
mhm,
I tell you one guy that's not having a problem with that, and that's old boy Mac Jones, uh,
yeah, yeah.
of the New England Patriots, 13 for 19, 146 yards, 91.1 rating, buddy. He
Let
is
me tell you
killing it
something.
out there.
He is slinging that ball around, and if I was Cam Newton, I'd be worried.
Is Cam Newton
I'd
out
be
of a
worried.
job? That's the thing that we have. Is he out of a job?
See,
I
his
think that
thing,
there's some argument that like I don't know, Mac Jones is preseason though, and I feel like we get wrapped up into like how well like people are playing, and I'm just like, all right, well, let's remember this is preseason. Anything can happen.
but my thing is this: if you got that it factor, you got it. You got
Mhm.
it. No matter the preseason or
I think
regular
he
season.
got it. He literally just
Yeah.
jumped into an offense, and then he just started
But see,
slinging.
here's the thing: if if Cam Newton loses position, it's
Mhm.
on Cam Newton because
Yep.
he he what he did this week, he missed the COVID test,
Yep.
so now he's on the COVID list. You know,
Mhm.
he giving
He's gonna have
all
to
he
mix that
giving Matt,
next game.
yeah, and he giving Matt Jones all the opportunities to take his job.
It's I'm telling you, if he, a lot of people are already saying, Mac Jones is playing with poise like Tom Brady played with that poise,
Yes, yeah,
and
and he got a rocket. I didn't know he had a rocket, bro. He like he slang it
yeah.
like for real, for real.
So and I gotta say, I mean, he looks good out there. He does. He
Yeah,
looks really
yeah.
good. So, 13, 19, 146 yards, 91.1
Mm.
rating. It's not bad. He's not playing bad. It's like he didn't miss a beat coming from college to the NFL. It's just like he just fits in. So
Yeah. He could
so
be the
uh,
he could be the first Alabama quarterback to be actually really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So man, more and more games to come from him, and last but not least, this is one of your boy JQ's favorite guys, Zack Wilson,
Yes,
the
yes.
Jets.
He looked like a little Brett Favre out there, bro.
9 for 11, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 154.7 rating. He is balling
Hmm.
out
Hmm.
there in New York with the Jets. And obviously, this guy needs to be the starter.
Yeah, I mean they ain't got no backup. Who you gonna put? Chad Henne? Who are they backup? Nobody knows their backup. So
I think the
they draft.
Dallas is in a similar situation, right?
Yeah, they have no
Backup
backup.
down, it's like who else you got?
Yeah, but we you ain't lying. But you know what? Zach Wilson, he looked so comfortable in that offense. Like
Yeah,
his confidence and his provider, it just shows like he got what it takes to be a starting quarterback. Really, what you want to see with him is that he stay out of trouble. He don't get sucked into all this stuff, and then he worked because the Jets need something. The Jets been terrible for a while, so
mm.
if he can turn that
The
situation
Jets
around,
have been bad for quite some time.
yeah, if he could, and it started with Mark Sanchez and the butt fumble. You know what I mean? So if he could turn that franchise around, that'd be amazing. I know New York will be loving that for because that's Jets a Manhattan team. You know what I mean? They downtown New York. They big time. So it'd be nice to see the Jets good again. I remember when the Jets was good because I'm old enough to remember. But
they're in the NFC least. That's what
yeah,
I'm looking up like all the teams in there. I think the Cowboys do have a lot of upside this year.
yeah.
But then you hear like things like, oh well, Dak had to go get an MRI. And I'm just
Well,
like,
no. I think the Jets and the AFC East. I think they're with the
AFC. I'm sorry.
with the Dolphins, Pats, and Bills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The Pats and the Bills are pretty tough.
So more to the NFC least, you got those and the Philly.
Bro, Philly, man, they was good for 1 year.
It was good for one. That was their magic moment. I think.
But that's the NFC East anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you look the trend for the last 10 years, you like the person who will win the conference 1 year will be last in the conference next year.
I mean, look at I think the only kind of consistency we saw is when the Giants came in and won those 2 Super Bowls, and even then, that team was still terrible.
That's early 2000. They got hot at the right time.
I don't think that's ever going to happen again in the New York Giants territory. I'm sorry.
But I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I believe every year we can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I believe that every year we have a chance, just as anybody else. You know what I mean?
Everybody has a chance, but not everybody has the same percentage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
but here's the thing about that. It's not about a clear favorite and all those things like that, because the Saints were supposed to be a clear favorite for a couple of years. It's about who shows up.
The Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing. But out of all those rookie quarterbacks, who do you think is gonna grab the rookie of the year?
Mac Jones.
I got Zack Wilson.
To me, they're definitely like the top 2, I think, for rookie of the year.
Yeah, I think.
Now this is assuming that Mac Jones is going to be the starter.
Yeah.
Cam Newton, I don't know.
Who you think is going to be the bust out of all these quarterbacks? Because someone is going to be terrible.
Someone's going to be a bust. Oh. People gonna be mad when I say this, but probably it's in between for me, in between Justice Fields or possibly. I'm just gonna say Justice Fields. I think he could be possibly a bust, and not in his performance, but the injuries. So
that's a hard one to take, but I can see that.
That's something you got to watch out for. I mean, I don't know. Something you got to watch out for, definitely.
I feel like Trevor Lawrence is in the best position to fail.
Yes, I would say he is. Yes, the best position to fail.
So, like, he don't have no offensive lineman. He really don't have no playmakers around him. So, it could be a while before he even touched greatness.
That team has a lot of improving to do, and I think the Bears are still like a step ahead. Like I think they're many steps ahead of the Jaguars.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
The Bears always got a defense.
Yeah, if anything, and then you hear people trying to get Khalil Mack from the Bears.
Yeah,
and everything. It's like, no, you're not finna let go of that man.
I mean, why? You pay somebody that much money.
They ain't finna just But interesting other trade news. The Patriots have traded Sonny Michel for a first-round draft pick to the LA Rams.
Huh.
So
the Rams trying to make moves, huh?
So we'll see how that goes. Patriots do have like 4 other running backs. They have a lot of running backs. I feel like maybe that's normal for like an NFL team.
That's normal for. I think that's normal for it's Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick is not normal. So
I think even the Colts have 3. So
yeah, the Colts got a stable.
So maybe that's normal. I feel like that's a lot. You guys in the comment section, tell me if that's normal or not. I really don't know. So, and then like other news has hit that Belichick even wants to try to get Zach Ertz. Maybe it does.
Wow.
Maybe that's something. Him and Mac Jones. Mac Jones down there throwing bombs down the freeway, and it's tight end, and Zach Ertz is in there just with the hands. Who knows? That'd be clutch because nobody used a tight end like the Patriots. Oh,
nobody.
So we'll see. But that is all the time we have today, you guys.
Yes, sir.
Once again, thank you guys for all your support. Do not forget, go to their Facebook page, The Man Cave. Please like and share. YouTube, Sincerely Your Brother. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you can see all the wonderful new videos that we put out for you guys. And once again, I'm your boy RJ.
This your boy JQ. Thank you guys for watching. We love y'all.
Peace out.